Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has been a polarizing figure in Nigeria for years. Recently, he was handed a life sentence for terrorism charges, sparking widespread debate and concern about the implications for freedom of speech and political dissent in the country. Kanu's movement, which advocates for the independence of Biafra, have been a contentious issue in Nigeria, with many viewing it as a threat for national unity. The charges against Kanu have been shrouded in controversy, with many arguing that they are a ploy to silence him and stifle dissent. Critics claim that their charges are based on flimsy evidence and that the trial was unfair. The case has raised questions about the limits of free speech in Nigeria and whether the government is using terrorism law to crush opposition. Freedom of speech is a fundamental right, but in Nigeria, it seems that this right is being eroded. Kanu's case is complex, and the evidence presented in court has been disputed. His supporters claim that he was kidnapped and brought back to Nigeria to face trial, which has added to the controversy. The public reaction to his sentence has been mixed, with some Nigerians welcoming the verdict and others condemning it. The case has also highlighted the deep-seated tension and divisions within Nigeria. The life sentence was announced in a dramatic fashion, with the courtroom filled with Kanu supporters and security personnel. The moment the verdict was read, Kanu supporters were seen reacting emotionally, while critics were quick to hail the sentence as a victory against terrorism. The reaction have been pouring in from all over the country, with many calling for calm and urging Nigerians to respect the rule of law. The implications of Kanu's sentence are far-reaching, and it remains to be seen how it will affect future political activism in Nigeria. One thing is certain, however, the debate about terrorism law and freedom of speech in Nigeria is far from over. If you are interested in learning more about the situation in Nigeria, be sure to check out my next video on the topic. Share your thoughts on Kanu's sentence in the comment below.
Also, what just happened with the Nnamdi Kanu case, and I'm so angry, if I may even use the word, full of rage. I'm telling you, the government of Nigeria is evil, is wicked, heartless. Tinubu's government, starting from Buhari, is dead and gone. But since Tinubu came to continue where Buhari ended, the same evil is being perpetuated. God Almighty will judge all of you. People are being killed in thousands, and you are not doing anything to stop the killing by these terrorists, the Fulani headsmen, ISWAP, and all the other evil people that have given the nation no rest. You don't know how to go after them. You went and falsely accused somebody just for agitating for his people, wanting his people to be free, because you don't want the Nigeria to work. And all that Nnamdi Kanu was calling was for the freedom of his people, because you have disenfranchised the Igbos, the Southeast, and shame on you, Southeastern governors, senators, House of Rep, wicked people. All you think is your own agenda. You are working against your own brother. Can you imagine if it was a Fulani that was behind bars? They would have released him. They are now calling these terrorists repentant, negotiating with the terrorists. A man that was only saying, if you don't want us, let us go on our own. And now they are judging to convict him. What is Nnamdi Kanu's fault? What has he done? Kangaroo courts. Evil people. I mean, this is evil. I am from Kaduna State. I'm from the north. But I'm telling you, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Heartless people, wicked people, evil connivers. And now they want to, they went and falsely and, illegally arrested, bundled, and brought Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya on false charges just because he wants his people to be free. What is his crime? What have you done to these killers, the headsmen? You negotiate. Have you been ready to negotiate with Nnamdi Kanu? He's only agitating. What did he do? What is his sin? What is his sin? You can't stop terrorists, but you are going after an innocent man. You don't want the Igbos. You don't want them to agitate. And yet, Tinubu, release Nnamdi Kanu. But because Tinubu, it has an evil, wicked heart. Now the terrorists, they say there's no genocide. Wicked people. And now see what just happened in the CSC church in the Kwara State. I used to tell people that these evil people are heading down south. They're not only going to be doing this thing in the north, and people were saying it's not possible. But see what they are doing now even in Kwara State. See that old woman that was struggling to walk. These people are not to be negotiated with. They are killers. Hey, you know what? If we don't want to remain one in the nation, let's release those that want to be on their own. It's not by force. You say you want them, but you don't want to give them any chance, any room. The kangaroo court saying that they is guilty of how many charges? Wicked. All the people that they say they have found them, they arrested them as terrorists. Have you had anything happen? And we know, they say they know the sponsors. Government knows who the sponsors of this terrorism are. Your vice president, was he not, is he not on record that he is the one that was behind Boko Haram? What has happened? He's your vice president. Muslim ticket. And then they come with false narrative. I was watching the so-called foreign minister lying on television, saying 100 and something people were killed. When there is genocide, a brigadier lost his life. Listen, if you don't want that, those of you wicked, evil people that don't want to see progress in this nation, God will judge you. Wicked people, you evil politicians, you evil, heartless politician. All you are thinking about is your welfare, especially those of you from the southeast. God will punish all of you. Wicked people. Evil connivers. All you are thinking is your own belly. You will not live forever. Wicked people like Wike and all the southern state governors, especially southeast, and they are all ganging up, decamping. You'll be voted from this party, you got the ticket from this party, and you are all ganging up. You thieves, you rogues, you wicked people, armed robbers. You don't deserve to live. Release Nnamdi Kanu now. Release him. What has he done to you? Wicked people, evil people. All of you, most of those politicians, they are the ones that deserve to be behind bars for life, forever, from president down. Thieves, rogues, crooks, heartless, bloodsuckers. God will punish you. Release Nnamdi Kanu. This is a northerner speaking from Kaduna State. Release Nnamdi Kanu now. This kangaroo court, kangaroo judgment must come to an end. Wicked people. You don't want Southeast with all their intelligence, with all their wisdom. You know where Nigeria would have been today if we had allowed the Southeast, the Igbos? It's because you don't want them. You work against them. That's why they say if you don't want us, release us. That's why many of you didn't want Peter Obi, because he's from the Southeast. And the wicked part, the evil part, heartless part, selfish, greedy, Igbos that are in politics, They are jealous of Peter Obi. They don't want him to come in because he will outshine them. Evil people, your end has come. Many days for the thief, one day for the owner. The owners of Nigeria, their time is now for their freedom from you wicked people. And the judiciary, the legislative arm of government, and the executive arm, the three arms of government, have connived against Nigerians. Nigerians, if you don't stand up and fight for yourself, don't expect these people to do it. Tinubu is gathering them for 2027. They are not thinking about you. Politics is not working. It's kangaroo. They are all complice to what is happening. They are the sponsors. They are working against you. If you don't rise up and fight for yourself, don't expect that they will do it for you. Sorry, there was a call coming. I don't know if there was a break. But I want to say thank you. Please go ahead and share this broadcast with as many people as you can. Nigerians, we must stand for ourselves. Don't wait for these politicians. They are evil. The politicians, the courts, the judiciary, and the legislative arm, they have ganged up together against Nigerians. Only Nigerians can stand up to free themselves from these wicked, evil people. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Share this broadcast with as many people as you can. I remain your brother, Dr. Haruna Goro. One nation, one Nigeria. But the only way we're going to do it is that we must stop the hypocrisy, stop the lying, and make sure we give everybody a chance. And not only be saying it with lips. Go after the terrorists if you prove you know the law. You have left the terrorists, you release them, the sponsors, you know them, but you don't know how to go after them. You're going after an innocent man. Release Nnamdi Kanu now. Bye-bye. Please share this with as many people as you can. Every Nigerian needs to get it. President must hear this. Shetima must hear this. Akpabio must hear this. Whosoever is the chief judge, all of them must hear this. Enough.